First of all, what are your thoughts on the match?
I thought, first of all, it was a great match for people to watch, exciting. The type of matches that show, why there's a rivalry, and it had a little bit of everything. We don't want to finish the way the game finished. I think always, you can expect that these things are going to build up in these type of matches. But I thought overall we executed the plan very well. I thought that the guys just defended very well. We knew how to create opportunities. I think we had more chances. Unfortunately, we allowed them to be able to beat us in behind and really score that goal, but we reacted right away. There was a belief through the entire match that we can get the job done, and for us, massive 3 points here.
What was it like down on the field? We saw what it was like, from afar at the end there, but what was it like down on the field towards the end of the match?
No, we just, I think things got a little bit out of control. They wouldn't want to get to that point. Just to make sure that everybody stay calm, just making sure that there's no, issues on the field, and that's why we try to make sure that, we separate a little bit the situation. But you have to expect these are rivalries. This something bigger on the field. The passion is there. The emotions are high, and sometimes these type of games finish this way. But we don't want this to happen another time. But overall, for us, very important victory for us.
Brian Fernandez gets the brace in his first MLS action in this rivalry. Of course, had a brace in the Open Cup as well. What does it say about him? He performed the way he did in this environment.
Yeah, he looked dangerous. He moved well. He sacrificed. There were moments at the end also that he did, a lot for us to be able to keep the ball. He was dangerous, I think, constantly. And not only his job, but I think the entire team just worked so hard. I'm so proud of them. Here it's difficult to get a result, and thank God we're able to get the 3 points.
Yeah, finally, for me, your 6th road win of the year, and you just have 2 road games left this season. What does it say about this team that you guys have been able to have this kind of success on the road?
We wanted to be a team that has a strong mentality, that can play anywhere, at home or away. We have had, a very difficult season, and we go one game at a time. But I'm very proud, to what the guys were able to accomplish today.
Gio, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win, guys. Back up to you.
You talked a little bit about with Jake's last question, but you guys have beaten teams on the road that were unbeaten 3 times in the last 2 weeks. What is it that you guys are doing so well on the road right now to be able to get these wins?
I think the guys have executed the plan that we asked them to do. Besides, there's a belief that we can do it together as a group, and there's that trust in each other to go out there and play, with our hearts. Sticking also with, what we asked them to do during the games, and whoever comes in, he's been doing a great job. So we've been rotating some players, and everybody's been, adding to what we want. So tonight was a very important night, a huge victory for us, and now we go back home, analyze this game, and be prepared to, to play another game.
5 games in 15 days. This was your 5th. The guys could have been fatigued, but obviously they came out here and they found a way to get the job done. What does that say about your team to be able to push through after playing Thursday?
When you desire something, big, and you do it as a group, your mind carries you all the way to do amazing things, and I think that's what the guys did today. They were tired, but nevertheless, they believe in that we could get the result today, and they fought all the way to the end. And we had very good moments with the ball. I think the second half better, counters, and overall, I think a very positive performance from the guys.
It seems like Brian has a tendency to get under other teams' skins. What do you think it is about his style of play and just his attitude that seems to kind of have that effect?
Yeah, I think he's a handful. He's a difficult player. He's always someone that is fighting through and trying to make it difficult to defender. And defenders, don't want to deal with this type of players. And he's always dangerous, trying to mix it up all the time. So he has so much passion, and he wants to, put and execute everything that he can to help the team. And he did a great job today.
Sometimes when you bring a guy in during the season, it can take them a little while to adjust to the league, adjust to their teammates. Doesn't seem like he's needed much of an adjustment at all. He's just slid right in and started scoring goals. Why do you think he's been able to adapt and pick it up so quickly?
I think 2 things specifically. One is his whole instincts, and he comes in, and just plays the way he feels he should play. And I think the group has been allowing him to adapt very quickly. They have helped him to make sure that he understands, everything about the team. They have helped in so many different ways to adapt quickly, and he's done what we ask him all the time. So overall, he's adapted very well, very quickly.
What did you think about Clark's actions at the end of the game and kind of trying to instigate Roman Torres in the corner?
Yeah, I didn't see it. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I just went running to make sure that we separated. We don't want to finish the game that this way, and that's what we spoke with the guys as well. But I'm not too sure exactly what happened. What I did see is what I saw is that at the end, things got a little bit carried away. And there were some situations there that I think went against us, and it should have been a little more level. And I think that built up, then what was at the end and what happened. But I think that the last few minutes were not controlled the right way by the officials.
Well, coach, since you say that you didn't see it, let me explain to you. So the keeper jumped on Roman Torres' chest, kind of like instigating, and then he ran away from Roman's reaction. So now that you know a little bit of the scene, do you think was the right decision that he trying to instigate Roman Torres and then trying to play like he didn't do nothing about it?
I can just listen to your words and think that that's the only thing that happened all around the field. I think we have to look at everything that happened around the field. I think that there was many more things probably that happened from both parts. But I think everything built off from the tackle from Torres, which was the first tackle that initiated also all the other things that happened after as well. There shouldn't be ever a reason for us to finish this way, no teams. But sometimes you understand, these are rivalry matches. There's a lot, emotions, and as long as everybody stay, calmer, then there's no situations there. I think sometimes you're gonna find these things. We spoke and we wanted to make sure that these things don't happen again.